I think you should put Toronto in the top 4. I think you put Toronto at like 4th kind of place.
I love these drone shots they've got of just the desert.
They only barely won Horizon. Yeah, but they were crushing on the defense. And you're saying they only barely won Horizon. They're playing against the fucking Shock. Everybody expected the Shock to be the best team in the league. Most people have still got Shock at number 1, despite the fact that they didn't look that good in that match.
Ooh. I kind of like...
Let Farah swim.
Kind of like Wolf's look here. Kind of like Wolf's drip.
Yeah.
Got a jacket over the hoodie. It's
Yeah.
a new look for him.
It's
No
kinda
glasses on. He's looking kind of clean.
Oh, yeah. He normally wears glasses, doesn't he? Does he
Might
swap to
have
contacts?
on. Yeah.
We want Linkser. I am interested to see how Linkser plays.
I think he might turn up on the stage.
Yeah, they've
Front of
hinted
the
at it.
Houston
Yeah, they've
crowd.
hinted at it. But that doesn't mean that he's going to be good. I don't understand why they don't put the starting lineup in the top row.
Might be limitations of something.
Yes, I'm
Right.
sure it is. But it's so confusing to look at this. It's not even ordered by role.
It's
Oh, it's alphabetical.
Alphabetical.
Oh, it's alphabetical. I didn't even... That's helpful.
I'm gonna get my fire jacket that I picked up at the thrift store the other day.
Okay, you go for it. I think Toronto have a very good chance of being able to win this match. I think it's fairly 50-50, but mostly because we just don't know how good Atlanta are going to be. Like, I think Toronto are a fairly known quantity, and they're pretty good. And you have to be able to deal with their agilities playing Doomfist and Shofar on the Sombra if you want to be able to beat them. But we don't really know what Atlanta are going to play. Like, I would have been expecting them to play 100% Hawk. And the fact that they're starting Gator and Pokpo is interesting to me. What do you think about this, Bren? Do you think they'll run double main tank only on, like, Sanctum and Village? And then if they play Shrine, do you think they'll run Gator on Sigma or something? Or, like, Diva?
Probably not.
You do
don't
have a
think they do. I
little
don't
bit
think
of more flexibility
I don't
there,
think you
because
flick
Gator's played
Gator.
Sigma in the past.
Gator's like a pretty good Rhine. I don't know how good his other roles are.
Gator Sigma was pretty decent. It was actually, pretty fucking good in the playoffs. I mean, I don't
Yeah, his
expect him
Sigma,
to have
actually.
played
Yeah, it
that,
was,
though.
actually.
Like, Sigma
But I don't
is
think
kind
he's
of
gonna play
poo-poo.
Sigma.
No, I don't think he's going to play it.
You
but-
have to play Diva if you're going to be playing.
Yeah, and Gator has never played Diva before,
Right.
so. No. Probably they just stick to double main tank the whole time. Ursta's May stats are fucking bonkers. Ursta's Hanzo stats are fucking bonkers. Ursta himself is fucking bonkers. Ursta is potentially... Like, if Atlanta do well this year and Ursta gets a lot of playtime, we could definitely be talking about him as the greatest DPS player in the world.
We,
Trash outdated stats. The meta is fairly comparable. Like, it's not 100... It's not 1-for-1, but... It gives you an idea of how good he was in 2019 in a May Hanzo meta. So I don't hate those stats. They're a bit outdated, but they're not completely useless.
Do you think Ursta's overhyped? I don't think so.
You think who?
Do you think Ursta's overhyped?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think he could genuinely be the best player in the world this year on the flex DPS role. So
What do you think of my drip?
it's very dad-like.
This?
I mean, you look like you're unemployed. You're wearing joggers, a grey top that was given to you for free, and a fleece. You look like you're unemployed and about to sit down on the couch to play Call of Duty.
What's it called? Patagonia.
Oh, Patagonia.
Yeah. These
Drip,
it's like
drip.
It's like one of the retro ones.
Ah.
$20.
Yeah, they're just running Logic's agilities for the first one. Isn't Corey the best in the world? What are you talking about? I mean, I think Corey's one of the most talented hit-scan DPS players in the world, yeah. But I don't think there's an argument that he is the best in the world at the moment. I mean, I don't know, maybe, actually. There might be an an argument that he's the best hit scan player in the world, but I don't think that
Corey is not
it's a
very
very
hot and
strong
cold.
argument.
Corey is very consistent.
Yeah, Corey is definitely not hot and cold. Corey's like hot and fucking boiling temperature.
hot.
Like Corey's very ill. I am feeling like garbage. This is the worst I've ever played. Is still really good, and then sometimes he's just scalding. Oh yeah, called on Zarya. I mean, his Zarya was dog shit, but that's not the kind of heroes that Corey normally plays. It's not even fair to think about that anymore because we've got 2-2-2.
Team.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the Atlanta Reign. Where did you put them in your power rankings? I think we ended up putting them at number 3.
I think I put them 6.
Sixth?
Fifth or 6th.
That's quite low, honestly.
Yeah, I had them lower than
Most people had them top 3. For real, though, is Dogman even good?
I think a lot of people really rated the Atlanta Reign because of the DPS duo of Edison and Erster.
Oh,
Edison,
Edison,
right?
Erster, and
But
Sharp are great.
DPS are great, but whenever the last time we've seen a team dominate based purely off DPS players?
I think the 2-2-2 meta will provide many more instances. I mean, the McCrees are able to have large impact at the moment.
Yeah,
also, I think people were rating them highly because of Gator and Hawk. Gator and Hawk on the Atlanta Academy team was slapping. And that team was, like, slapping around most of the Owl teams. You know, like, apart from the top, maybe, like, top 4 Owl teams, Atlanta Academy was winning against the rest.
I just think I still... Last year, I put all my stock into teams with good coaching staff.
Yeah.
And...
Yeah, Atlanta are quite a player-run.
I don't really
kind of
know.
thing.
Yeah, it feels like a player-run team.
But also,
almost.
I think... Is Kazora still with this team?
Don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
He isn't anymore, is he?
No. Because I don't think it's because he doesn't speak Korean.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but Mentalist is supposed to be good. But I don't know. Really
We'll see.
Much
It's like...
Sideshow! Prophet? Have you ever heard of that guy? He's pretty good. Yeah, I think Prophet is the best player in the world until proven otherwise, potentially. But he's... he hasn't really... He didn't flourish amazingly in 2019, so I don't think he still holds that crown anymore. But yeah, Prophet could still be the best player in the world. There's many candidates for best player in the world, chat. Thank God he read it, says Strike2504. Otherwise, he might have forgotten Prophet. Bro, I was gobbling Prophet's dick before you even knew he was a player. I was the original GC Busan fan.
Well, you were merely spunk in your father's balls. Josh was watching that GC Busan team.
I was the biggest fan of GC Busan. GC Busan and Element Mystic were the teams that I was hardcore big fans of. All right, Baby Bay Torb. Of course the Torbjorn. We were expecting the Symmetra, but Baby Bay plays 2 off-meta heroes, and it's Sim and Torb.
Why not?
The Torb. I mean, Torb is like a fucking sick McCree at being able to burst down specifically the divey stuff that Toronto play a lot of. Toronto are just running a bad composition into this. They need to swap.
But this comp is their strength.
Yeah, but this comp... This... Oh, hello. Pogpo actually
Guilty
dies.
Kill.
I think they lose this, though. They should lose this. They need to swap. Maybe you could run the Doomfist instead of the Genji, but also, just generally, the Winston is going to get snacked upon. Oh, and the Reaper is not going to be good here either.
They've been running Reaper since the beginning.
Yeah, but I know. They haven't swapped anything. No, I don't think the Reaper's good, right? Because a Reaper, you need to be able to fight close range. So you're wanting to, like, get flank angles and try and dive. But when Logix goes in, the rest of his team's just going to get destroyed.
As well.
Yeah, who do you kill?
There's Immortality Field. You're not going to get a Lucio.
Beast is just going to get ruined every single time he goes in. And ZP is going to be creaming himself, calling Beast a feeder.
ZP is 100% right now in the green room, being like, oh, I told you! I told you guys! Beast is washed!
But they're just playing a bad comp. They should have swapped immediately. Okay, having said that, the Nana Blade might be able to retake, but then I don't think they're able to hold. Okay, let's watch Agilities just fucking Jinmu into them. Yeah. Agilities was the original Jinmu.
It's so hard to get value, though.
Agilities does not care if the enemy team has all of their cooldowns up. He will just fucking go. He's just
so
sat in the
hard,
goo. He's
bro.
sat in the goo.
Yeah, it's so hard to get value against this comp.
They're just running a bad comp.
Immortality field. There's an ice block to stop it. Fortify, you're not going to be getting any value. You can speed boost away.
It's just a bad comp.
You're not going to get any value out of the blades.
The Atlanta Reign are just running the counter comp, and Toronto are not swapping.
Oh, bye-bye.
The Doomfist is better than the Genji, definitely. But you need to run it with some kind of... I mean, I think Beast needs to be running the Rhine, and I think the Logic should probably be running a McCree as well, because I don't think the Reaper's going to get value.
Can't I murdered my boy.
Okay, this is nice, though. If you're going to run the Reaper, then you should run the May, because now they can just hard engage. Okay, this I don't mind so much. I think this is all right, but it might be too little too late.
Oh.
Ooh. It's all good. It's all good strike. I'm just taking the piss. Wolf Kilios. Yep. They're always cursed with the long pauses. Libero versus Who Are You stats, please. Okay, let's take a look at the Libero versus Who Are You. Dogman hyping the crowd up.
Just type in map myself.
I'm not going to get baited again. Oh, he has 5 tweets in the last hour. This guy's tweaking like a fucking maniac. All right, let's have a look. Okay. What's he tweeted? Libero up against the rest of the maze. Okay, so in an absolute stomp, you would expect his ranks to be really high, but critical hit accuracy is not the kind of statistic that you would expect to be high in a roll.
In a stomp.
That's just like...
That's just being good.
That's just being good. Everything else is pretty average, honestly, because even the final blows that's at number 1, they just rolled them, so of course it's going to be really high. Everything else is pretty average, but that critical hit accuracy is kind of nasty. Libero has just played so much May, though, in his life. So you would expect Libero to be really good at May. That's why it was so confusing that Who Are You was playing it. Ivy is very good as well.
We've always known Ivy was good, though.
Yeah, but we didn't know he was good on May. I've never seen him play May before. And also...
Have we not?
I can't remember him playing May in Contenders. And then last year, when he was playing for Toronto, I don't remember him playing May that much either. He was mostly playing Zarya for the team. Like, maybe he flicks around a little bit, but...
I think they've made a montage just for Baby Bay. With interjected clips of him dancing.
Yeah, he's breakdancing on Reaper and then actually dancing. This is an amazing video. This is incredible.
He is one of the best personalities we have.
He is, yeah. I like that they found a space for him on this team as well.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have as much skill as Edison or Sharp, but he plays weird shit. He's your weird shit specialist, and he hypes the team up. So, he's good. He's good.
He's a fucking Chad, bro. He's taking those selfies in those green sweats like a nasty boy.
Yotta Chad Amon, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Which team would win in a fist fight? I mean, yeah, my money would be a little bit on Atlanta. Toronto used to have some absolute beasts. Used to have Logics and Gods and Mangachu.
It's a shame that Gods isn't
I'm
in the
37 as well. Huge beast of a human.
Yeah.
All right, so now they're running a decent composition finally, Toronto.
But
they all get
any
shafted.
value?
Yep,
No.
he hit. Yeah, I think he did. I think he hit beast and agilities.
No.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he did. Okay, they swapped their comp too late.
Yeah.
Didn't I suck NIP's dick back in the day? Yep, I did. That's true, actually. NIP, GC Busan, and Element Mystic. 3 teams that established dynasties as well, just saying. In their respective skill levels.
I miss Nip.
Yeah, NIP were a sick team to watch back in the day. They made Triple Tank very fun. Mm-hmm. Watching Himsy's Roadhog was something special.
It was so decisive.
It was also busted. Like,
Roadhog
Huck
right there.
was so busted.
That's why Himsy could play it.
Yeah.
That's why he was a pro player.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, actually was, yeah. Why isn't Ducko an owl? It must be a personality thing, because that guy is very skilled. Another pause? Erster's having some problems. Going back to the Ivy discussion, though, he's been described a couple of times by his teammates and coaches as being all aim, no brain. So it is kind of weird that Ivy's so good at May. Because his walls are very good, and the way he uses abilities, very good. Positioning, really good as well.
I think we also kind of created that narrative a little bit as well.
No, I'm serious. That was his coaches. And the Toronto Defiant, like, Barroy.
I don't think so, because I 100% slammed that narrative last year on the desk.
I mean, that
based off of his Zarya.
Oh, right. Well, yeah. I mean, his Zarya wasn't that great, but yeah, I mean, that was what his team also thought. So I don't think it was like a false narrative.
No, he's 100% mechanically skilled.
He's very mechanically skilled, yeah.
Fucking hell. Pauses. Always wolfing Achilles.
A lot of pauses. Christopher said Ivy had an intuition for the game. Yeah, I mean, that's a little bit of the opposite of what his previous coaches were talking about. And he does look good. He looks better on a good team. It may just be, honestly, that Ivy was too smart for Toronto. No, it might be a little bit, right? Because, like, if you're a naturally aggressive player, you're definitely going to fit into the Philadelphia Fusion much better than you fit into Toronto.
But right, okay.
And you're going to look smart because you're going aggressive at the right times. But if you go aggressive at the right times, but the rest of your team doesn't, you're just going to feed. Oh, bye. Bye, Beast.
I don't think Beast got... did he get countercharged?
Oh, I don't know. Did he?
I don't know.
I thought he was shattered, but... don't know. Snizzlenose was better than Himsy? Yeah, definitely. Snizzlenose was arguably the best hog we've ever seen.
Bro. Freakish.
I mean, that was as well with a bit of a broken hook, so take that with a grain of salt. But Snizzlenose's right clicks were fucking nasty.
Buffed right clicks as well.
Evermore. Oh, my God.
Evermore.
Evermore wasn't even good when he played in Korean Contenders.
Got 5K SR, though, didn't they?
Yeah.
I interviewed Evermore at the MSI event.
Really? I didn't know he spoke English.
She doesn't.
Oh.
Bishop
I didn't know you spoke Korean.
Bishop helped me.
Right. Look at that.
Oh, Semler. Pepe hands.
Semler Pepe hands. Are there any frog emotes on YouTube? Have people been staging a silent revolution against the Pepe ban and we're unaware of it? Oh, there is. Oh, no, those are Twitch emotes.
Twitch emotes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Snizzlenose's recall predictions were ridiculous, yeah.
You throw enough of them out, eventually you're going to hit one. I think Hook was on a lower cooldown back then as well.
Was it?
Yeah.
It's the standard frog emoji, just a normal emoji. Right. It was 6 seconds instead of 8. I can't remember all of the patch changes that have happened in Overwatch. It's fucking impossible.
Those 2 seconds, though, that makes a big difference.
Sparkle is the craziest May I've ever watched. Okay.
What makes a May crazy? Could it go hit shots?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what... I'm not inside that person's brain, honestly.
But what would you say a May... If somebody was crazy at May, what makes them a crazy May player?
Yeah, I mean, ridiculous headshots are fucking wild, because that can just turn a fight enormously. But the most important thing is just the May walls, really, isn't it? I mean, if someone's got crazy good May walls, like every single fight that's splitting someone off, that's just like, you're amazing. But yeah, walls and headshots, basically.
His potentials
are not feeding.
Typing from 2018. I think Atlanta will be a fan favorite team based off their personalities. Bro, as soon as they came in, they were one of the most popular teams.
They were at the top of the Bits cheerleader board forever. They've got that fuck you money from their fans as well as from the organization.
They've always been one of the most popular teams because of the Fran as well.
Where does Baby Bay go? Is he going to try and set up a slightly different flank? No, he's just got pushed out of the choke. He's waiting for his TP up again. This Doomfist can get value. Oh, Nevix on the Zarya. That's to pair alongside with agilities. I kind of like it.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Well, you think it's because of the bubble for agilities?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I
don't know if you get that much value. I mean, it seems.
I think you can get big value from the bubbles. And the way that Toronto have been playing is very all in on agilities. And you can still get value from the bubbles in terms of the Rhine v Rhine. Like, if you just play fast and aggressive with Beast, Beast can take Pogpo in a 1v1 when he has a Zarya bubble on him.
Wow! This is just gone.
Yeah. I like this comp. This strat's nice from Toronto. It plays into their strengths very well. For Atlanta, it's not that they have a necessarily terrible composition, but they're stuck playing double main tank.
Nevix hasn't had a grab yet.
No. No, he's slow to build it.
50%.
But he's playing against double shield, so of course he's going to be slow to build it.
Yeah.
He can't take off angles. It's impossible to get value out of the Zarya apart from the bubbles. Like the bubbles and playing hyper aggro. Oh my god, agilities. He might actually still be able to clutch this. Oh boy, even though Baby Bay killed 2, they're still going to turn this because agilities is a fucking nut. Oh, are they? Are they? Yeah, they are. Yeah. They are.
Agility's crazy.
Agility's doom is... He's such a feast or famine player, isn't he?
Brady's nut. I can call him Brady because we're friends.
We're tight like that, yeah. Agility.
He is a feast or famine.
He's so feast or famine.
Yeah.
He either feeds or he just pounds. He's like Jinmu. Agilities and Jinmu, I swear, are the same player.
Synonymous.
Except that Jinmu's got a better Pharah. Agility's Pharah's pretty good, but
both very popular in China as well.
Yes, yeah, they are.
He's finally got the grab. You can just bubble and walk out.
Yeah. Logic trades for Dogman.
Combo something with
Immortality Field. Okay, they both trade beats. They need to kite the Supercharger, though.
Yeah.
If they can kite the Supercharger and they come back in with the Grav. No, Agilities is weak.
Agilities.
He takes a bubble, though.
Okay,
Supercharger's down. No. They lost Agilities. They shouldn't invest. Just die. Okay, nice. Good patience from Toronto.
China really likes brain dead aggression.
They do.
They actually do.
They
Gig
fucking
is the most
love it.
Popular player, bro.
Gig.
Yeah, Gig is one of the most popular players in China right now.
Oh, that's the key. If you want to be big in China, just fucking int.
Int, bro. I would be.
You would be so popular.
Superstar. Oh my god. If I was good enough to be a pro player, fuck me.
Oh, Jesus.
You know I'd have that Weibo account on lock.
All right, let's take a look. Toronto Defiant. Oh, Logic's...
Oh!
The Amp Matrix! The Amp
halt.
Matrix halt!
But that's not that good.
I mean, because they just reset instantly.
Instantly they reset.
But it's bought time for Ursta to get Blizzard. And it's bought like 20 seconds, so... What a halt!
Oh my god, 200.
That's such a good halt. Also, I just want to mention, I thought it would be the other way around with Pogpo and Gator. I thought Pogpo would be playing the Orisa and Gator would be playing the Rhine.
So
I haven't even noticed that it was that way around.
Nice.
No, dude, Agility's just fucking ints it down mid with the Nana boost and kills Baby Bay while he's got Deadeye.
Nevix still hasn't used his grab.
Agility's has gone to get a health pack and now he's going to come back in and he's going to pound.
I don't think so. They're too weak.
Look, he's still coming back in.
Yeah,
Agility's is a fucking
I
madman.
don't know why he did that.
Because he's mad.
He should have just gone out.
Because he's fucking mental.
But now you're in
not
Nevix
even
last fight territory.
Nevix is finding it very hard to use.
Nevix going to have to fucking just or yeet it?
Yeah, I think Kellex has to touch. Yeah, Kellex has to touch. He's already on the point. The grab's in, but they have no follow-up. The Immortality Field. They couldn't force out Immortality Field. That's totally wasted.
Supercharger now. I think Atlanta got this.
Yeah. Unless, I mean, oh, nice shot from Baby Bay.
Supercharger, bro.
Unless Agility's clutches, but he's only got 5 health, so no, there's no way.
Not happening. Ooh. No.
Nah. I like the idea, though. I don't think it was a bad idea from Toronto. I think that they just... They didn't get the early picks and they didn't find an opportunity to use the Grav properly.
It feels unnatural to see that many Houston fans in a room.
There's a lot of Houston fans in the world.
I know.
Yeah, the Zarya did not work on the retake. Basically, the problem is when you push back into double shield, they just dominate the point and dominate the angles, and they've still got the Immortality Field as backup. So the Zarya really struggling to find value on the retake. But if they'd retaken it even once, they would have won the map. So is it worth trying to get value out of the Grav, or should Nevix have just swapped over to Diva? I don't know. Honestly, I'm not totally sure what the correct play is there. There is potential for the Grav to find value. Also, it just feels really bad as a player to be playing Zarya and then switch off to Diva and just lose your Grav because it's the better hero.
That does feel really bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hard to get value, though.
I mean, with the power of hindsight, yeah, he should have swapped to Diva, but hindsight is completely 2020. I don't think it was a terrible idea to try and get value out of the Grav.
Are you so comfortable with your Toronto pick?
I mean, Atlanta looked good.
Yeah.
The thing with my Toronto pick was
You didn't know what
I didn't know
Atlanta
how
would
good
do.
Atlanta would be. And Atlanta are as good as we thought they might be. Yo, the boys are back. Where have they been?
Couple of young kings just rolling through with groceries.
You been grocery shopping? Wowee, nice. I'm going to order some food. Do you want some food?
I'd love some, actually.
What would you like?
Whatever. Not fussy.
Do you want a pizza? Dude, I ordered pizza last night. I ordered pizza last night from Pizza Press. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
This place in North
classic.
Hollywood. Just going to drag them online.
You don't think it was that good?
They fucking rolled me, Brennan. They fucking rolled me. They took me for a walk.
Why? What happened?
Okay, I'll explain. I order this vegetarian pizza with like artichoke hearts and bell peppers and stuff like that on it, right? It's just a nice-ass pizza. Just a normal fucking pizza. I also order some cheesy garlic bread. Guy rolls up, hands me a Coke and a pizza box.
So
I'm
where's
like-
your garlic bread?
I'm like, I didn't order a Coke. Is that for me? And he's like, this is what they gave me. This is what they gave me. I was like, I ordered a garlic bread. Have you got a garlic bread in the car? And he's like, this is what they gave me. This is what they said your order was. So I'm like, oh, fuck. Guess I got a Coke instead of the garlic bread. Come inside. I open up the pizza. It is covered in hot sauce. There are none of the vegetables that I ordered, but it has just been slathered in hot sauce. Like, everywhere, all over it. It was like someone had fucking put a hidden camera in the pizza box and was challenging me to a hot sauce kind of fucking eating challenge.
Yeah.
It ruined my
I'm just
mouth.
thinking about the content. You ate it?
I ate it all. I ate every single slice of that motherfucking pizza.
Why?
And I complained, and I got a fucking refund. Instantly. They just gave me the refund instantly. And I downed the Coke, and I needed to drink the Coke with the ice in because my mouth was on fire from the hot sauce.
Bruh.
Why didn't I call them? Because I was hungry and I didn't want to wait.
Pizza Press has normally been quite good.
I've never had a bad order from them apart from that time, and they ordered fucking hot sauce on my pizza, and I will never order from them again.
So,
It was...
Pizza Press?
Yeah, sure. You want to do
Pizza Press is usually pretty good. It's like the only good food place, pizza place I found.
Yeah, it's
in,
not that bad.
In LA.
Actually, there's a new Neapolitan place called Medici. The Medici Pizza Company. Neapolitan pizza. It's fucking bomb. It is so much better than Pizza Press.
Really?
Yep. I think it's a new place
Fucking
anyway.
pull it up, Jamie.
Yeah, let me order it. Have you ever had Neapolitan pizza before?
No.
It is.
It's going to blow my mind. You've hyped it up now.
No, it's. Chat. How would I describe Neapolitan pizza? It's like classic Italian pizza.
Someone got a vegan pizza with nothing to drink. With garlic bread. That's the real tragedy. Tragedy. Fucking hell. Oh my
yeah,
god.
it's like simply made Italian pizza. It's really good. It's a bit more like Italian style, I suppose, but it's not really. It's like not. It's still thin, but the crust is big and puffy.
Sounds great.
It's very good. They cook it just in like 90 seconds. It's in a big wood fire oven, and they put it in, cook it 90 seconds. It's done.
So it just blows up.
Yeah, I mean it's not explosive.
Blows up, huh? Whoa.
It is a little bit chewy. Yeah, the crust is a bit more chewy instead of
big
crunchy.
chunks of mozzarella. Yeah, I know what you're
It's
talking
very
about.
good.
Pizza mozzarella.
But they don't deliver here, so I guess we're getting pizza press.
Mozzarella. How does the song go, chat?
Meatball.
Pizza, mozzarella. How does the song go?
What is that Italian song where it's
Rella.
okay. Order again. It has the fucking gall to say order again garlic bread.
Are you drunk? No, I've just, well, I took a lot of antihistamines to help my allergies, which make you drowsy. I took CBD to help my anxiety, and then now I'm drinking hot toddies with whiskey in.
I'm going to order the exact same thing and see what happens.
Why are you handing it to me?
Do you want a pizza?
Yeah.
Get a pizza then. That's required. Okay, I'm going to quickly go for a piss and I'll be back in a sec.
Hi, chap. Unfortunately, you've been left with me to entertain you now, but listen, we're going to talk about the Toronto-Atlanta game as I order my pizza. CBD, not cock and ball torture, CBD, and only CBD. It does genuinely help. If you have anxiety, you should definitely look into it. I get pretty bad anxiety. What the fuck do I order as a pizza? I can't even, I'm trying to concentrate on the game and also buying a pizza at the same time. It's very difficult. I'm kind of panicking. Publish your own pizza. I'm going to make my own. Oh, no, I've had the Sun before. The Sun's a good one. Some mozzarella. What finish do we want on this bad boy? Some balsamic vinaigrette. Mm-hmm. Lovely. Add that one to the cart. Okay, there you go.
All right, wonderful. Okay, so Toronto went for the large wraparound. They've subbed in Shore as well.
Okay.
I like the wraparound. It makes sense, but Atlanta responding.
You've already given more analysis in that brief time than I did the entirety where I was left alone.
Pogba and Gator are still in. I think that's very strange. Are Atlanta the only top team still playing double main
But are
tank?
they a top team? We haven't really seen that.
I mean, they're
beating
Toronto at the moment.
Right, and I would say Toronto are definitely like a mid-tier team.
Toronto are a top mid-tier team,
yeah,
if not a top team.
There's an argument to be made if you play a composition that no one else is now playing.
That
people forget how to play against it.
But they've already played against it for like weeks. It just happened to be a couple of weeks ago.
Depends if they've only been scrimming against Ryan Diva teams. I don't trust the brain capacity of teams to hold in information of how to play.
Okay.
Let's wrap around from
Erster has been absolutely demolishing.
He's dunking, bro.
Erster's a freak. Maybe the reason that Atlanta are playing double main tank is just to give more... Is so that Erster and Baby Bay can play a bit more aggressive and just fucking shred people with their aim.
This has not been a great comp for Toronto, historically.
The May Reaper?
This season.
Yeah. They've been better when they played the McCree. I think it's also quite difficult to play the May Reaper into Atlanta here.
How are they approaching this?
Yeah,
okay,
they have to rotate top.
Early.
They have to go top here. And they've split, so Shorefour's now behind.
Wasted Ice Wall from the
But I think they know where Shorefour is. And Shorefour needs a perfectly timed flank. Or the shadow.
X.
Yeah, called
blocks it as well. Pogpo, that's pretty sick.
Huge.
Actually fantastic from Pogpo.
Yeah, really nice. And, oh my God, Agility's used his Blizzard.
This picture on the right.
Oh God, Agility's used Blizzard.
Yeah, that's
Toronto are boomed.
It's not ideal. This picture on the right, you're talking about XPS? This I bought, there was an artist who did it. I mean, it's not a commission. He just sold a bunch of prints of it. I have no idea where I got it. Maybe his name's in the corner. Give me a second.
The brig is very interesting as well from Massa. It feels like you should be able to take advantage of the fact that Atlanta aren't running the Lucio.
19 seconds? The bitrate's pretty bad. I can't see the quality.
Yeah, there's only 14 seconds left. Like, how are Atlanta not getting out-rotated when they're not running a Lucio? You should be able to engage and disengage so much faster. Baby Bay is playing very well. Baby Bay's McCree is one of his best heroes, though.
He's always had the mechanics, and now he's got a little bit of that niche potential, you know?
Yeah.
The picture to the right is by an artist. His tag is SNG. So maybe if you type Overwatch artist SNG, it'll come up. That's that one.
Oh,
there.
that one.
Yeah, because
That's a pretty sick
It is a
poster.
phenomenal poster.
Have you showed it to the chat?
No, let me pull it up.
Yeah, Nevix also needs to eat the halts. That's very true. The halts are stopping the rotates.
I don't know. You've got the Wrecking Ball at the top. Goes through the entire cast up until Wrecking Ball was released. In a huge poster.
It's pretty sick. I like it. Looks good. You got no space? Well, we'll eventually hang it up there, I guess.
Hanging up behind us here in the studio.
Yeah. What makes me say Toronto's above average? Because they're able to go toe-to-toe in the mirror meta, in the mirror match, with Philadelphia Fusion, who are clearly a top-tier team. They were able to beat Paris fairly handily,
Paris pretty good.
and Paris are at least a mid-level team. But that, to be fair, that was before Hanbin came in, when Paris were playing the double, the double main tank. And when Toronto are playing their divey kind of comps, they really throw other teams off. Except Toronto know exactly how to deal with it. So they've only been 14 teams so far, and there's a lot of bad teams, or a lot of below average teams. That means Atlanta are nuts, though? Yeah, I think Atlanta are currently playing really well. But also, I don't quite understand how Toronto aren't being able to abuse the comp that Atlanta is playing. Like, without the Lucio, you should be able to rotate around them and kite their aggression a lot. Like, when Atlanta push in here, the Toronto Defiant should be able to speed boost people away and execute flanks on them. Except, I think this is one of the problems, is that Toronto are just not playing flanky compositions that much. And Nevix is more playing with the tank line. Oh, they got the peel for him there.
What did you just say? Nevix is playing?
So Nevix is playing more with the tank line.
Yeah, I think
instead
he should
of
be taking off angles.
Instead of flanking. But they're not playing McCree, pretty much. They've mostly been playing May Reaper or Doomfist. And the Doomfist, it's like fucking all in on the Doomfist, right? Like, if the Doomfist doesn't pay off, then your comp doesn't work. So that's just pressure on agilities. But the May Reaper is just running forwards aggressive. Yeah, that's nice tech by Surefour. This is still winnable for Toronto. Ooh, Kariv kills Erster.
It's a tough fight to win for them.
It is. It's technically winnable, but it's pretty much going to be Atlanta. The shatter.
Now that the supercharger's down, it's over.
Yeah, it's fucking done.
Okay.
Well, this is currently quite a bit more one-sided than the Philadelphia versus Toronto game.
It's one of the fastest days we're going to have, even with the pauses.
Yeah,
if this
that's
keeps up.
Actually ridiculous. Wow. Toronto should not be playing May Reaper into this, though. I don't think.
No, I don't. I agree.
I think if you've got the Diva, your advantage is that you can... If you've got the Diva and the Lucio...
Especially against this, you take off angles.
Yeah, you can take off angles. You can pressure their backline much more. You can try and take high ground and push them off the high ground. And instead, they just stayed on the low ground the entire time, did big, long rotations, and played May Reaper, where you have to just, like, man-fight. How do I think Fusion versus Atlanta would square up? So difficult to tell at this point in time, because both teams also play totally different styles. Philadelphia did try playing a bit of this double main tank, but Philly looked a lot worse when they played double main tank, in my opinion. Atlanta looked pretty good with it, but Atlanta have a different style. The Ana Brigitte is interesting.
I quite like the color schemes of the COD teams.
Yeah. I'm actually really enjoying watching CDL. Does anybody in the chat watch CDL? I realize that just sounded like a call for everyone to spam me, smiley face, but does anyone actually watch it?
No.
No? A lot of no's in the chat.
Yeah.
It's actually very entertaining. If you're interested in Overwatch, but you also like people shit-talking each other and like rivalries and stuff, COD might be for you. It's the game itself can be pretty chaotic, but once you understand kind of the flow of the game and what the players are trying to do, it's also an interesting esport.
Couldn't get over the fact that it's sponsored by the U.S. Army. I mean, who else is it going to be sponsored by? Sponsors don't want to touch it because of the guns, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's an assumption. You're not a sponsorship seller, but
If I was I mean, it's the reason why you can assume, at least it's been reported on, that CSGO struggles.
Yes,
There's
but
a
I
lot
mean,
of time.
CSGO specifically has teams called terrorist and counter-terrorist.
Yeah.
Like, there's a big sign that pops up saying, terrorists win,
America
sponsored
gets,
by
yeah.
Disney. I mean, that's never going to fly,
Yeah.
is it? So
America gets funny about it.
you just got a
Obviously,
Mardi
it's a
Gras
touchy
Overwatch
subject.
drop from watching your stream. Don't know how that happened, but roll
Jobs
them
are
on in.
enabled on all Overwatch streams.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Doesn't matter which one you watch.
Oh, here's that shatter. Just as
did
Beast dropped his
catch him.
shield.
And then he knocks him off with a hammer?
Yeah, he knocks him off with a hammer just afterwards. I like that, bumping in with the highlight from the
that's
previous
nice.
match.
It's nice.
Very, very ESPN Sports Center like.
You like the three-man desk? I think it gives a bit more room to speak.
I don't think it's that
individual
bad.
individual analysts.
I think a 3-man desk and a 4-man desk can both work as long as the people on the desk are good.
Yeah.
The 3-man desk requires your host to be very involved
Yeah.
because they have to be part of the conversation. Otherwise, it's just two people having a fucking conversation.
Yeah.
So for hosts that don't know as much about the game, or for hosts that are new and haven't developed that synergy, 3-man desks look pretty dull. But 3-man desk can be fucking great if your host is really good. Generally speaking, I think 4-man is better because it doesn't put as much pressure on the host. That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Oh my god. Who would want to watch two people having a conversation?
Jesus. Yeah, North America dominates CDL mostly because Call of Duty is most popular in North America. Like, Call of Duty is not played very much in South Korea or even most of Europe. I think Call of Duty's played a lot in England, but I don't think it's played a lot across
Super popular
continental
in
Europe.
England, America, that's pretty much where the markets are, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
In Europe, they're a lot more for FPS games, like Fortnite. Is what I'd say. Fortnite's pretty big in the UK as well.
I mean, Europe is big with CS as well, or it has been
but I'm
historically.
thinking about console games, right?
Oh,
like console FPS.
I mean, continental Europe isn't even that big for consoles. Compared to North America,
you don't
anyway.
think so?
No, not compared to North America.
Yeah, no, I think you might be right.
Can you move timestamps to the top instead? Corner is covered up by cam. What?
Huh?
What are you talking about? What, you don't like this corner being covered up by the by the timer? There's nothing down there. It's just a. There's nothing there.
What is here? This is just cups.
Oh, in Gigabrain. Apparently on Gigabrain it's covered.
Oh, the cam is down.
I literally I don't know what the setup of Gigabrain is. So where do you want the timer? Top right up there? Was that good?
I think that's probably the best place for it, right?
Oh, you can move it on the viewers can move it on Gigabrain. Fuck off! I ain't moving it. I ain't moving it. The viewers can move it.
Don't. I'm fucking right. I turned into a.
Oh no,
rural
they
farmer.
can't.
No, they can't.
No, apparently they can't. All right, well, put away all the drugs that we've hidden underneath the timer, then we're ready to go. All right, I'll move it top left, but then it'll be hidden by my subscriber notifications if anyone subs. Hey, guys, don't sub because that'll really ruin this now. Okay? Don't sub. Crunch time!
Crunch time, everybody.
Nice.
You know what that means? Spam the orange square.
Spam that orange kek W square.
Rafa Corn, thanks for the Twitch Prime.
Sit Sprinkler. Thanks for the tier 1.
1.
Atlanta do look pretty fucking tight.
Thick. Solid.
So Massa's running the Lucio on Nepal, where you need to have fast rotations to point, fast rotations up top, and engages. But they're running the Brigitte on Blizzard World,
Yeah, I think
where
they
it's more
can
about point domination and only a
100%
little
see
bit of
why
high
they're
ground.
doing that.
Yeah.
Because any sort of rotation, they're not going to be moving off the high ground, realistically. Only until they start contesting point, and then they're going to drop down, but they're not going to be moving that much with that comp.
I feel like
Kumba,
Nevix
thanks
should have
for
been
Twitch
trying to
Prime.
play the high ground more.
Someone else sub with Twitch Prime. Can you pull up your
Yeah, sure.
Streamlabs, please?
Absolutely.
Large orange diamond. Large orange diamond.
Was it Bertov?
Bertov, Final Fantasy.
Bertov the 14th.
14. Berto.
Bertov.
Bertov. Final Fantasy 14.
Yes.
Berto, Final Fantasy 14, I think. And then
Far Zenith.
Far Zenith as well.
And Kumba. What is a Kuma?
It's like a boomer, but with cunts. I don't know.
No, do you not know what it is?
No.
I was setting you up for the awkward conversation there, but if you genuinely don't know what it is, now it falls on me to provide the definition,
The
and
birds and the bees.
now it's awkward for me.
Gotcha.
Don't Google it, chat. Don't bother Googling it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this our pizza's going to arrive in 20 minutes. Wow. I thought this day would be a little slower than this.
I didn't think it was going to be this close.
Mm.
But you know what that means?
What?
At the end of this stream, you can sell out,
Oh, yeah.
and I will be still here.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We've got some selling out to do at the end of the stream. Sponsored companion streaming. But it also involves you, the viewers, because it's a game that you guys can play. I mean, you don't have to, but you can.
Dude, I love Call of Duty.
I like the music that they use for these adverts.
Yeah, I like when it fits with the timing of the guns. You know?
Diabotical? No, I have not been sponsored for you guys to play Diabotical, unfortunately. But
Legends of Soul
I
Guard.
did have a... Oh, can you imagine if we should get sponsored by Legends of Soul Guard?
Yeah, I mean, apparently
Turn up the
mobile
bass.
games pay bank, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, they make bank. Mobile games make outrageous amounts of money because the
Yeah.
microtransactions are so easy because they're right there.
I'm kind of
One
looking
click
for
of
a
a
mobile
thumb.
game right now to just invest money into.
Why?
As in, like, I want someone to just sink some money into for microtransactions, you know?
Why would that be a desire that goes through your head?
Because if I go pro, I can make it back on prize pool money. It's like an investment, right?
No. What are your favorite mobile games, chat?
Play a mobile dress-up game.
I play
No-
chess on the mobile.
No cap. I used to love playing those little dress-up games, you know, little fashion games.
What do you mean? What
Like,
fashion games?
Like you dress up like you have like a guy and you dress him up in clothes and you do different hairstyles.
And that's the whole game.
Yeah,
Why don't you just buy a fucking doll?
because it's like virtual, so I can do whatever.
Is it not like The Sims where you play their whole life? It's just
Kinda like The
literally
Sims.
dressing them up.
I just like I like fashion.
This
What
just
the
looks like
fuck?
Wolf and Achilles are getting swarmed. It's like a
Where-
horde of angry bees all fighting for attention. This is essentially Twitch chat spamming. They're like rabid animals in the back just jumping in front of each other.
Someone's
Feel the burn. Someone's got a
fucking
Bernie
political
Sanders one.
political signs. That's a weird champ. Fucking including political.
Give Ryan a
signs,
gun.
bro.
That's a classic Texan sign. Another Bernie 2020. Please don't make it a meme to put political signs in the Overwatch
Politics
League.
In my games, get them out. Get them out. I don't want to see him.
Having said that, I would rather have real politics in the game, in video games, rather than strange, odd identity politics like banning Pepe.
I don't want him anywhere near it. None of them, bro. None of them. Just get the dumb shit out. Like, we are here to watch monkeys with laser cannons.
But politics isn't dumb shit. Like, genuine, real politics is very important shit.
I don't think it belongs in an entertainment product.
Everything's an entertainment product. We're better.
What the fuck are you talking about? Everything's an entertainment product.
The whole of television, news is now an entertainment product.
I mean, yeah, but
Everything-
it wasn't originally supposed to be like that, you know?
No, it wasn't. Overwatch League has always supposed to be an entertainment
Get this fucking shite out of here, bro. Politics
affects video games. Why shouldn't video games affect
politics? People want to
politics?
escape from that stuff when they watch this. I certainly do.
I
don't want to hear
escape.
how I'm being fucked over by the immigration services in this country during the game, you know? I just want to watch it.
Really? Okay. All right, fair enough. All right, let's take a look at this. So they're running a sim strat. Where are they going to go? And Atlanta are running the Torb again. We saw a team, I can't even remember who it was. Was it Houston? Try and run the Torb on Anubis defense.
Oh.
That turret does nothing. But now they can put up another one at top of stairs or something.
I mean,
take this
I think
fight.
It's a little bit inconsequential.
Surefire should be able to do a lot of damage here. The longer this fight goes on, you need to keep Surefire alive, though.
Yeah.
Need to keep him alive. Eventually.
The longer he stays alive, though, the more damage he's fucking do. But look at that.
It's actually nasty playing against
no,
Erster
no,
on
no,
May.
no.
Erster.
No. No!
Baby Bay gotta do it to him. He gotta do it to him.
Oh, no.
Erster is fucking cracked.
Yeah, that's just pooing right now.
He's getting picks that you would normally expect the McCree to get, except he's playing the May. He's fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
And his May walls are sick. It's not like he's bad at May, but really good at hitting the shots. His everything is good at May.
They buy so much time with these ice walls as well. I don't really think about it, but this is interesting.
Where did they put this TP? Surefire's got another TP in a second.
It's like 10 seconds, though. They're shaving off so much time.
Yeah, but where are they rotating top? They're going all the way
All
back
the
and
way
then
top.
all the way top. That's cool. But at the end of the day, you still have to take the fight on the point. So it doesn't really make that much difference.
If Shovel can stay alive up top.
But Surefire doesn't want to play up top. He needs to drop down because he's got a short range. And now the coom is everywhere.
The molten goo.
And Erster again kills Surefire and then Beast.
No.
Oh, get him. Baby
You're
Bay.
kidding
Hit
me.
him with the hammer. Oh.
I thought he was going to do it. I was like, no, you're going to get frozen.
Why didn't Surefire use his ult in that fight? He just died too quickly. Dude, Erster's just a fucking beast. Most of the time, the diva for Toronto Defiant would be trying to shut down Baby Bay. But that doesn't make sense because he can just use his overload and survive it. And you can't shut down Erster because you get frozen. So Nevix isn't as useful as normal.
There you go.
Especially when Erster is such a threat.
They deleted the TP.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's nice. Getting an early pick there. But that's the risk with not running Lucio, right? They couldn't speed boost
they couldn't
disengage,
get
so they
out.
get caught by the TP. I suppose you could argue that Dogman's immortality field should have been faster. They don't catch the Erster Blizzard.
Blizzard gets out for free.
Beast is going to die. There's no way they keep Beast alive.
It's alive, though.
The coalescence. Oh, Kariv.
It's pretty sick.
Oh, giver of life. Okay, they've finally cracked it open. But this is interesting strategic stuff from Atlanta.
In what way?
Because normally you wouldn't expect Torb to be run so much. Normally you wouldn't expect Brig to be run so much. But I think it's all enabled by the fact that Erster is good enough with his icicles to make up for the damage loss from Baby Bay.
Baby Bay, I don't think there's any damage lost.
I think there's probably a bit.
I don't think so.
I think there's got to be some pick potential loss.
Tourbillon poos.
Tourbillon does poo if you hit all of your shots, but it's harder to hit all of your shots than it is on McCree. If everybody could hit the same damage on Torb as they could on McCree, I think you'd see fucking tons of people playing Tourbillon.
Sure. I mean, if you hit all of your shots theoretically, I mean, he is just better than McCree.
Right, but people don't hit all of their shots.
Right.
And
But
that is,
maybe
yeah,
you're just playing
you're right.
into
Atlanta
the
has
strengths,
always
right?
fucked with Torb. I think that's the key, right? You're playing into your strengths. Baby Bay's really good at the Torb, and Erster is fucking demolishing on May.
That is pulling. I mean, look at the ult percentage.
Surefire's doing a lot of damage in this fight, though, as well. Both Blizzards are close. Erster's about to get his ult.
What's Dogman even shooting at then?
Okay, Toronto have managed to find their way in, and they've got ults to work
Both
with
teams
here.
are gonna have Blizzard here.
Yeah. But only one team has a diva, so Erster's got to be much more careful with how he uses his.
Speed boost disengage.
Okay, he just used it early. He used it really early, and Surefire and Beast got caught. But I don't think anyone got caught in the Blizzard. I think it just isolated people off. But Atlanta are falling. Do they have enough damage, though?
Their base is kind of pooing a little bit.
But Atlanta are going to get spawners, and they don't have... Oh, well, Surefire will get into the fight eventually. I think Atlanta can turn this with spawners, despite the fact that they killed everyone.
Kareev died. I think they've won off of that.
Agilities would have to clap.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Agilities has killed one.
They didn't bring down Nevix, though.
No, Agilities dies. It's done. It's done. They don't get a single tick. Not a tick. They had 5 people down on Atlanta at some point.
So brutal.
Anubis is fucked, dude. It's actually fucked. Like, I'm serious. Even though Atlanta played that, like, okay, come on. Something needs to be done about these spawns. It's fucking brutal. Like, it just makes the map so tedious.
I think it's just a pro play, though. Right?
Yeah.
Because they're so good at being able to retake fights and play off of an advantage, but it just doesn't affect them in ranked play.
I mean, it still does affect people in ranked play.
I don't think so.
Anubis is fucking abominable sometimes to play in ranked.
I think the longer spawn times are, the more it punishes worse players, right?
I'm not saying that it should be longer spawn times. The spawns should just be further away a little bit.
But that is essentially longer spawn times. But what I'm saying is, I mean, we're not going to talk about this now. I'll talk about it after. But
the supercharger is so powerful.
Fucking hell.
Oh, Shuffle's doing so much damage, but he's got to die. He's surely going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, Atlanta are going to hold this. Imagine not getting a tick when Toronto actually played that fairly well. Oh, wait. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Coalescence.
Massa just killed Agilities. Oh, they got a tick. The Shadow does catch Beast, but he'll be able to be kept alive. Kareev with a nice dodge. The Coom. It's everywhere.
Oh my god.
Frozen Coom. Look at Erster's shots,
Dude,
man.
what the fuck? Oh, they've walked off the point.
Yeah, Erster. Surefire was killing tons of people, but they didn't get on the point. Is that a C9?
I think pro players are so much better. I don't think that's a C9. But I think pro players are so much better at playing their sport. Because like when the overtime ticks over, the spawn times take longer, right?
Yeah.
So theoretically, the longer the attackers are attacking, the worse it is for the defenders to try and retake. But pro players are so good at just trickling in one at a time. In ranked games, you don't see that. You might see it at like GM, Masters level.
Yeah.
But like, that's what they balance the game around.
But okay, what would... I think fundamentally having assault maps be balanced so that in quick play, 50% of the time the map is completed is the wrong way to balance it.
Is that how they balance it? Do you know that?
I believe so, because that's the data that they've put out previously.
Is it?
I think they... Yeah, I think so. I mean, that actually might be totally wrong, but I thought that was a large part of how they balanced these maps and looked at whether or not they were balanced. But because you have multiple rounds of assault, I think they should be attacker favored. Because the defenders can still win on the second round. Trickling in is what bronze players do best.
Bren not slept for a week. I mean, I feel like it right now.
Yeah, you already have, as the attacker, you have to get through that first brutal choke. Then you have to try and get into, like, Dark, which is another brutal choke. Then you have to get out of either Dark or fucking Main. And then you also have to... Doogie Boogie! Thank you for the 53 months. Holy shit. Thank you very much, Toogie Boogie. That's E-Thug.
Is it?
Yeah, E-Thug.
Toogie Boogie.
Yep. I don't know why he changed his name, but he did a while back. Hey, how's it going? I believe he works in like the Norwegian oil industry or something, just making bank.
Really?
I mean, might be wrong, but I think the last time I checked up on old E-Thug, he was doing pretty well, working in that kind of industry.
All right, can we just make an exclamation mark Bren tired command so I can stop explaining why I'm tired?
All right, our pizzas are 4 minutes away. Oh, he's making robotics for the oil industry. Imagine how large that guy's brain is. He's working in robotics for the oil industry.
I mean,
the money, dude.
Bro, Drews just wrote, Bren is tired and high on CBD. So, I mean, no, but
you're more likely to get hired on. You're more likely to get high on anti-allergy medication.
Antihistamines.
CBD you can't even get high on.
Antihistamines, CBD, and whiskey.
High on CBT. You actually could get higher on CBT than CBD.
Oh, cock and ball torture.
Yeah. You know, like the pain activates the pleasure centers.
Believe me, you can.
All right, Atlanta are looking kind of crispy.
Yeah, that's way better.
Can we get the draw?
Thanks, Drew.
I don't think so. Oh, wait, no, we literally can't get a draw. What am I talking about? I forgot that they got a couple of ticks at the end in overtime.
I don't like the CBT meme.
Yeah.
I think it's lazy.
I don't. You know? Yeah, I mean, it's literally just
a Wikipedia
it's just
from...
So it's like... It's basically just kink shaming in text form.
Yeah.
It's like
like people will find it funny because it's so
weird.
But also because of the gachi scene, you know?
Right.
Gachi memes. Because they include it as a sample in the songs a lot of the times. It's always cock and ball torture.
Right.
It's like a guy explaining it.
It is quite overused as well.
We got to find some new memes, you know? Like, woof woof, eat my ass.
Any woof woofers in the chat? Oh, Jesus. There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's the meme. You just created a premium meme of your own whilst trying to purchase one from Avast. Okay, let's actually focus up. Let's watch this. Because Atlanta are going to attack, and so obviously they're running the Lucio on attack. You absolutely have to. And they're still running the
Torb.
But I think this is just because the Torb can't be pressured as much by the Diva, and can do just as much damage. May Reaper is good here because the attacking team is forced to push into you.
Yeah, so it's really good close quarters.
Whereas most of the previous times Toronto have been running they have to push in.
Honestly.
I don't think the Torb is better than the McCree on offense here. I think it worked on defense, but now they're moving over to the McCree. Honestly, I don't think it makes that much difference, though. I mean, the flashbang is good. The flashbang is very good for being able to catch, like, Beast or Agilities or something. It's got good combo potential. Yeah. More consistent damage. But you can still make the Torb work. Oh, Beast is running weak.
No. Yeah, you're going to get
destroyed. That call. No, they've got this, though. They should have this. Oh, they need to play aggro. They need to play aggro. Suckle him. Okay, Baby Bay got caught out there. What on earth are they up to? Kariv was in the back lines trying to suck people who are full health. Why are they pushing into an Ant Matrix?
The King.
Yeah, bring over the Zars, please, King. Yeah, I ordered from the... Yeah, I ordered from the same place that fucked me previously. Have they given me the correct order this time?
Why do we have 3 pizzas?
Because one of them's a garlic bread. Oh, my God. The halt. The halt into the fire strike again. It's nasty. What is that?
That's mine.
Oh. Eat it up. Eat it up, King. That's mine.
Yours. What's this?
That's garlic bread. I ordered some garlic bread just to see whether they would see whether they would give me the garlic bread. Just gonna make clinking noises into the microphone. Okay. What else do they have for this fight? Amp Matrix. Oh, can they get the Halt Amp Matrix again?
This is going to be
Halt Fire Strike Amp Matrix.
such a fast day if they win now. How did he catch him?
I've no idea.
How did he catch him in the corner there?
I've no fucking idea. Beast jumped, but that's just ridiculous.
Break the wall, please. Thank you.
Massa going down is huge, actually. That's a great pick by Kalex. Nice, nice. They've managed to fend him off. Oh, fuck. Pokpo is just inside Beast's ass. Oh, my God. Toronto are dying? Pokpo just got behind them. This supercharge is going to do work. I think they've got this. Oh, my God, they've got it. Toronto completely failed to turn that around. They got the picks.
It's over.
They got the picks and didn't try and help each other at all. Oh, my word. Easy 3-0. I was not expecting that.
No.
Atlanta
take a
look very
shot.
good. Huh?
I have to take a shot.
I have to take a shot.
You predicted Toronto.
Oh, fuck.
Wow. Wowie. Just gonna eat into the mic, just to annoy you all. I wasn't expecting Atlanta to be that good with double main tank comps at all, actually. That's really surprised me that they've run that the entire time. That's really surprising. Because normally the way the meta develops is you see teams playing a mixture of stuff at the start of like a season, and then it slowly gets solidified down to like one or two comps that teams mainly run. I thought double main tanks was dead in the water. I thought it was only going to be ran on Nepal, but they just slanged. You didn't drink out the bottle.
Why not?
Because you haven't, have you?
Why not?
Because I spent $50 on the bottle, and now you've got your lips around it.
My lips are very clean.
Did you actually just drink out the bottle?
Of course I didn't drink out the bottle. Drink out this bottle? What, and fucking down the entire thing?
No, I thought you
Just
just
claim
shot
it as
in
my
your
own.
mouth, yeah.
Oh, let's listen to this. Yeah. Baby Bay is a good McCree. Just clean the damn thing if it's an issue. People are ill. People are ill. There's viruses going around. Stop sharing drinks, people.
I like Jake's look.
Yeah, it's clean. If they demolish Toronto like this, they're going to slap Paris around as well.
Is Jake on a box?
No, I think Baby Bay isn't that tall anyway. All right, where's my cup? Could you pass me my mug, please?
What?
Oh yeah, we need to set up the. Have you launched the game? Okay, sick. No. I don't know.
Well, right now there's one more match.
Yeah, I think you activate it at the end. You activate it when you actually play. What we need to do now is just set it up. So we just activate the turn on the overlay. No, just turn on the overlay. Yeah, and can you move it? I don't know where you're going to move it. Move it to the bottom. Move it down here. Put it down here. You just moved my... Kurt is just going wild with this. I would vote for Bruh 2020.
I would vote for Ursula as player of the match. You know what I mean? You agree with us?
What, sorry?
Gator player of the match. I would say Ursula.
What? Oh, yeah. Ursta, definitely. Ursta fucking pounded. I would definitely be saying Ursta player of the match. Having said that, Gator's pulls were very good. Gator's halts were great.
I mean, that's what they based it on. That's what Wolf was saying.
He played very well. But Ursta's just so fantastic. Did you activate it? You now have to start the battle. All right, chat.
Because we're playing it now?
No, we're not playing it now. I think you have to click start the battle and it gives you like 30-minute countdown or something. Right? What is happening? Okay, yeah.